Did you know that dry fasting can directly affect your ability to live a long and healthy life? It's true, and there's plenty of health benefits to intermittent fasting in general that aren't often mentioned enough. While the risks of dry fasting are pretty low if you do it right, there are plenty of dangers if you aren't fasting in the correct way, which is why we are also going to be covering what is dry fasting, as well as things like how to break a dry fast. With all of that in mind, here are the health benefits of dry fasting, many of which are key to maintaining a long and healthy life. Number 1, your cells will start to heal up. One of the biggest advantages of dry fasting is that it can actually help you restore your body back to 100%. If you think you're busy, imagine how much work your body is putting in all the time, not just digesting but also redistributing nutrients and vitamins throughout the body. This doesn't give your body much time to do things like run diagnostic checks and make sure that everything is running smoothly. When you dry fast, however, your body is a lot freer to do that kind of thing, and it can even help keep you cancer-free. When your cells become damaged, they can sometimes heal incorrectly, or mutate in some cases. This can create cancer cells, which spread and cause the disease. When you dry fast, your body is able to take a look at these cells and either properly repair them or purge them from your body, and replace them with new healthy cells. Number 2, you may experience weight loss. When people begin dry fasting, they often report weight loss within the first couple of weeks. This has been confirmed again and again via studies, and it's something that modern science is pretty confident in. But why does intermittent dry fasting daily help with weight loss? That's the part that is somewhat up for debate. People that dry fast successfully are typically more disciplined than those that don't, and that may be a part of the reason that they lose weight so effectively. Besides that anomaly though, there's plenty of reason to think that dry fasting can help basically anyone slim down. Fasting can cause your body to have to burn the stored fats that they are holding on to. And this is a good way to get rid of pesky belly fat too. Number 3, it can help you if you are sensitive to sugars. People that are sensitive to sugar are more prone to suffering from diabetes as they get older. This is because your body can have a difficult time keeping your blood sugar levels stable when sugar intake causes spikes. Thankfully, whether you have diabetes or not, dry fasting can be an effective way to help. This is because your body is more sensitive to insulin, and studies have found that our bodies have lower blood glucose levels immediately following a fast. This is just another reason why dry fasting can lead to a longer life, since it can help prevent diseases and negative life developments from ever occurring in the first place. Number 4, it can potentially boost your brain function. Fasting could literally clear your head, or at least that's what recent evidence seems to suggest. As of now, a study of 11 mice has found that intermittent fasting helped boost brain function, and this was consistently backed up time and time again. Unfortunately, when it comes to animal testing, it is hard to ever know if it will have the same results on human beings. Nonetheless, the evidence has been strong enough that testing will be taking place later this year on actual human beings. To get back to the findings from animal research for a moment, the studies so far have also determined a lower risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's too when you fast. This strong correlation between brain function and these brain-decaying diseases may shed light on the validity of these claims and provide an incentive for aging people to try intermittent fasting more frequently going forward. Number 5, your body will become better at fighting off diseases. Dry fasting can be an incredible shield, so to speak, against disease and foreign invaders. When you dry fast, your body actually boosts immune response, probably in an effort to protect itself in a weakened state. This immune system boost can stick around for an extended period of time and occurs essentially every time you fast. Researchers discovered this while doing testing on people who were fasting for Ramadan, and the results were very consistent. As we get older, illnesses and other outside forces can put us at serious risk, and so it's more important than ever to give yourself protection from potential dangers. Dry fasting might be a way to prepare your body for whatever may come, and to keep yourself healthy and happy for as long as possible. Number 6, you'll have more restraint within your diet. When you are trying to lose weight or not, moderation is super important if you want to keep your body moving at peak performance. Eating too much of a certain food, even if that food has health benefits, can lead to some issues down the line, and your body may not know what to do with what you're giving it. Despite this, habits can be hard to break, especially when they involve the stuff we eat. Studies have shown that dry fasting results in less cravings, especially for sweets. Fasting can literally change how your body treats food. which is really good news if you feel like you are in need of a change. Try dry fasting and then eating different kinds of foods, especially those you don't eat all that often. You will find that you are a bit more selective with the stuff you choose to eat, and may start second-guessing those snacks and comfort foods you couldn't shake before. Number 7. It can be really effective at eliminating inflammation. When put up against diets, dry fasting is more effective at eliminating inflammation than almost any of them. Dry fasting is similar in concept to just changing your food intake levels, but our body treats it differently, which is why experts think that dry fasting could help ease inflammation issues much faster. Inflammation may not seem like a big deal to you, but it actually should be. This issue can cause some serious and even fatal problems to form over time, and that is definitely not something that is going to help you to live a longer life. Instead, consulting a physician on how to fast to eliminate inflammation issues could be your best course of action and save you some serious visits to the doctor down the road. Number 8. Dry fasting may make you think clearer. A common side effect of hard dry fasting is that it can make you think clearer. Being without food and water for extended periods of time may make people think you are just loopy, but it's actually the opposite. Eliminating inflammation in your body can actually reduce pressure in your brain, which is why Alzheimer's can be treated with dry fasting. When you take away the food and water and let your body go to work on treating itself, you may start to feel like you are actually more lucid and more aware of your surroundings. Some people report that they feel more focused, while other people just say that they feel like they are more present in the moment. Whatever the exact feeling, most people that try to dry fast at least once experience this phenomenon, so it's very common. Almost everyone enjoys the sensation, and may report that it comes back on subsequent dry fasts too, which means that you can enjoy a sharper mind all of the time. Number 9. Your body will become more defined. Both in animal and human testing, dry fasting proved to actually improve physique, particularly in males. The testing found that although fat was reduced, muscle still remained. This is often a worry people, particularly those with more muscle, have with dry fasting. But as long as you are smart about it, you can still maintain muscle mass and dry fast at the same time. The testing done on rats was even more interesting, however, as it also reported that the male rats who fasted experienced a higher level of endurance than they were used to while running. Could dry fasting help improve your physical performance as well as appearance? The jury's still out on it, but it sure would be an easy way to trim down. Number 10. Dry fasting can really help your heart out. Heart issues are extremely dangerous and can result in some really bad outcomes if left unchecked. A common reason for heart problems has to do with inflammation, usually caused by your diet. This inflammation can cause the passageways to narrow and for blood to have a harder time moving in and out of your heart. This obviously is not something you want happening, and dry fasting can actually help you there. We already talked about how dry fasting can lessen the symptoms of inflammation in a hurry, and this also helps your heart out too. Your resting heart rate and blood pressure should improve in a hurry, and your body can start to get back to normal. If you want to live for a long time, you are going to need a healthy heart alongside you, and so you want to do everything in your power to avoid complications. Looking at your diet as well as dry fasting could very well help you to live a longer and fuller life, and you don't have to change all that much in your life in order to do it. What kind of fasts have you tried, and which do you prefer? Let us know in the comments section. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.